if you believe me or not. I just need to tell this, because what I saw, what I'm still seeing, it's not normal. I'm a 22-year-old college student, currently living in a rented room off campus. It's an old house split into separate rooms for students. Cheap, kind of dusty, but quiet. My room came with this big mirror, like an antique wall mirror. It's heavy and weirdly shaped, like one of those things rich people had in horror movies. I didn't think much of it at first, but that mirror, it's not normal. It started with something small. I was brushing my teeth one night, standing in front of the mirror, but I noticed something. My reflection blinked a second too late. Like, I turned my head, but the mirror version of me was half a beat behind. I thought it was just me being tired. But the next night, I saw it again. I raised my arm. My reflection lagged. Not by much, but it did. And then, it smiled. I wasn't smiling. I ran out of the room. I didn't sleep that night. I stayed up watching YouTube, trying to tell myself it was my eyes playing tricks on me. Maybe bad lighting or stress. But things got worse. One day I came home from class. It was raining hard, thunder outside. I took off my wet hoodie, threw it on the bed, and glanced at the mirror. And in the reflection, my hoodie wasn't there. My room looked normal, but the hoodie was gone. I turned back. It was still on the bed. But in the mirror, nothing. Like the mirror was showing a different version of my room. I stared for a long time. Then the reflection slowly started changing. The lights in the mirror dimmed. My bed looked messed up, like someone had been lying in it, twisting and turning, messing up the sheets, and then I saw someone standing behind me in the reflection. But when I turned around, no one was there. I packed my stuff and stayed with a friend that night. I told him what happened. He laughed at first, said I probably need sleep. But the next day, we both went back to my room. I wanted to prove it. I stood in front of the mirror again, this time with him watching too. At first, nothing weird happened. But then, my reflection suddenly turned its head, slowly, and looked right at my friend. I didn't move, but my mirror self did. My friend screamed and ran out. He saw it too. I begged my landlord to let me move out. He just looked at me strange and asked, "You saw it too, huh?" That's when he told me the truth. That mirror wasn't bought. It came with the house. The last tenant in that room had covered it with a black cloth, said it showed things that didn't exist. The tenant eventually moved out without warning, just vanished, left everything behind. I did some digging after that, looked up the house online. That's when I found an old article from 1993. Someone who lived in the house back then, a teenage girl, went missing. All they found in her room was a mirror with bloody handprints on the inside of the glass. No sign of break-in, no body, just the mirror. Some say she's still there, trapped in that reflection, watching anyone who gets too close. I moved out the next day, but I think it followed me. Last night, in my new apartment, I passed by the hallway mirror, and my reflection wasn't moving at all. I tried to convince myself maybe I was still shaken, maybe just tired. But the hallway mirror in this new apartment kept bothering me, so I did something dumb. I decided to test it. I stood in front of the mirror. I raised my right hand slowly, and so did the reflection. Okay, normal. I turned my head. The reflection turned too. But just when I was about to walk away, the lights in my apartment flickered. Just for a second, and when they came back on, My reflection was still looking at me. I had already turned around, but the mirror version of me was still staring straight forward like it didn't want to stop looking. I slowly turned back toward the mirror. That's when I noticed something even worse. The reflection blinked, but I didn't. And its eyes, they were darker. Not like shadows. I mean, the eyes were pitch black. No whites, no pupils, just black voids. Then it smiled, wide, too wide, like its mouth stretched past where human cheeks should go. It looked like me, but wrong. Office. Like something pretending to be me, but not understanding how a face should move. Then the reflection slowly raised its hand, but not to mirror me. It lifted one finger and pointed behind me. I froze. I couldn't move, but I could hear it, breathing, right behind me, heavy, wet. I ran out of the room, slammed the door shut, slept in my car that night. And now, every mirror I pass, store windows, car mirrors, even my phone camera, sometimes the reflection just doesn't match. They say mirrors don't lie, but I think mine wants me to. And the worst part, last night I covered every mirror in the apartment. This morning when I woke up, the covers were gone.